I'm KSHB 41 investigator Cameron Taylor. The final lawsuit related to the deadly Westport crash involving a Kansas City, Missouri fire truck has been dismissed. Tonight, you're hearing from one of the victims' families.
We're always going to be deeply saddened by the tragedy.
In that December 2021 wreck, a KCFD pumper truck ran a red light and collided with an SUV in Westport. The vehicles then crashed into a nearby building that partially collapsed. That crash killed 3 people. It's a story I've been covering for nearly 2 years. I also found out the settlements from the city totaling nearly $3 million have been paid out to the families of the 3 victims who died. Tonight, one of the victims' brothers talked about what's next as he tries to find some closure.
Got a fire truck into the building investigating.
This December will mark 2 years since Nathan Elwood's brother Michael died in this crash. Not a day goes by that Michael isn't top of mind.
We're always going to miss my brother. We're always going to wish that he was here.
This crash in Westport involved a KCFD pumper truck and a Honda SUV driven by Jennifer San Nicolas. Michael was the passenger.
Did you say a fire truck into the building?
Affirmative.
The third victim, Tammy Knight, was walking with her boyfriend that night. She also died. In the days after the crash, the families of the victims filed a series of lawsuits. Those have now been settled.
It's just good to know that there's some closure.
More than a year after the crash, the fire department changed its driving policy when responding to an emergency. The biggest change, KCFD drivers needing to come to a complete stop at red lights, stop signs, and when the driver cannot account for all lanes of traffic in an intersection. In the Westport crash, the KCFD pumper truck ran a red light and crashed into the SUV that had a green light.
Do you think the safety changes implemented are enough?
Look, every single entity that gets sued can do more. You never think there is enough, but these are meaningful changes.
Attorney Tim Dollar represents the Elwood family. He also pointed to the city expanding a safety system that can change traffic lights for first responders on the way to an emergency. It's called Opticom. The pumper truck involved in the crash had that system installed, but the Westport intersection did not.
I do think that the things that are being put in place are going to prevent these types of tragedies in the future.
For Nathan, his focus is now on sharing his brother's legacy with the youngest members of the family, like his 3-year-old daughter.
Just that he was a loving, kind person. And that he loved her deeply. Yeah.
I also heard from Tammy Knight's family. They told me in a statement, quote, "We miss her every day and are still in shock over what happened and how it happened." Now, on the safety changes made, they said, "Our family looks forward to seeing these improvements so everyone is more safe." I reached out to the fire department to find out if any other policies have changed. They did not have any more information at this time. I also contacted the city to see if they plan to install an Opticom system at the Westport intersection. I never heard back. For the KSHB 41i team, I'm Cameron Taylor.